Oh my god. Just wow. I have to review this movie, just bear with me.
Uncle Judd.
Okay, so I just got done at a press invite kind of movie session thing. I can barely put words together. Wow, what an experience that was. Thank you very much. Again, goes to Alistair from NovaStream. Thanks for inviting me along to this event. It was so... I'm just thankful to be, like, you know, obviously in this group of people, they might not have taken it as much as I did or others there, I don't know. I know there were some other DC fans in the room because there were heaps of Superman shirts and other DC Comics related shirts in the room. Good to see the press is on side wanting it to be good. And yeah, I rocked up and they were giving out pops. I got there a little late because I had to jump across from work. Brisbane traffic before 6 o'clock was just an absolute hell. But good old Alistair picked up a pop for me. I was giving him out Superman, so thankfully that's freaking cool. Justice League pop Superman thing, and they were giving out free popcorn as well. So I got myself a box. Now I'm going to see this again. I already bought my ticket before I got invited to this for Thursday night's showing for the first day. And so, look, just without wasting any more time, I can't wait to see this movie again. It is really good. Now, I'm not totally blinded by some issues I have with it, but overall, wow, it kicks ass. Seriously. But I'll just... How am I going to do this? It's really good. It's better than I actually thought it was going to be. Just with all the problems and the production issues with Zack Snyder and Joss Whedon and all that kind of stuff popping in last minute to finish the job, and just whatever else has been going on. I did have my worries, and then they cut it to 2 hours instead of whatever it was going to be, 2.5 hours, I don't know. But you can tell, I'll just get the negatives out of the way. You can tell where it could have had more fleshed out. You can tell where there was more footage or more scenes that would have added more meat to the film. But it does go ahead at like a quick pace. Like we're going. Like, the initial start of the movie kind of, it's like I did have my concerns at the start of the film, going, you know, it's not quite picking up. But when it does, it's like bang, we're off to the races. Not that those scenes were bad. All those scenes were. I enjoyed every scene in this film. It was just a matter of, there were some things where I was like, okay, I could probably see where that had some extra stuff. There were a couple of lines or scenes in trailers that weren't in the film, without spoiling anything. And just the fact that it wasn't long enough. I just wanted more. That's not necessarily a critique of the film. It was just me as a fan wanted more of it. But overall, it's a positive experience. I can't see this having a negative backlash. I can't. Like, I understood the feedback with Batman vs Superman, and I never understood Man of Steel's negative critiques, but you can't come away from this without a smile on your face or with like a holy shit, you know, what a ride that was. If people are negative about this film, I don't know what you want out of the DC film universe. I don't. If you don't get what you want out of this, then I don't know, God help you, because it's that good of a film. What they put together, what they managed to do with everything that was going on, and they still came out with an absolute cracker of a film. Man, am I stoked. I'm a happy guy. Really happy. Like, I could have just gone in again. It was fun, man. And funny. Like, wow. You can definitely tell when they interjected some humor, like here, we'll do it here. And it's not forced slapstick. It's not that. Like, if you like the Marvel films, I didn't want to go there. But if you like the Marvel films, because they're funny and lighthearted, and with their kind of slapstick comedy type stuff, you're not going to get that here. But the comedy that is there, it's character driven, it's character related, it's not forced, it's situational. There are a couple of jokey bits that you're like, okay, you know, let's make fun of that situation, but it's not done in a cheesy kind of Marvel way. I don't want to use that term, but it's the only one I can think of at the moment. And yeah, what? Look, I can't go into too much, but the DC fan in me was like, oh god, like at certain moments of the film, like, oh, they did it, or yes, they brought that in, or oh my god, we're doing this now, oh shit. Like, it's just, this is up the game. It's just, this is the movie that we need right now. Like, I know it's a big call, but we've had a 1-2 punch now. Wonder Woman punched in some good positivity in the DCU, and then, you know, putting it on the right path, and then wham, we've got Justice League. As a Superman fan, Mum, look, I'm wearing this shirt, by the way. I can fit into this shirt, and even now it's still a bit tight, extra medium. Superman, he's back. Like, Superman, yeah. Thank you. Oh dear. Now, I had a different idea. Well, no, actually, I was pretty spot on. Kind of. But Superman, he's... I can't... Look, if you ever watched the Justice League Unlimited cartoon, the whole movie felt like one of the best episodes of that series. And that's not a disservice. Like, that cartoon series nailed the characters, the DC feel, the DC vibe, what it could be. It was that good. I love that show, and it just felt like one of those good episodes. If you haven't watched the show, go do yourself a favor. It's a great cartoon. Well, it's a great show. Like, yes, it's a cartoon, but it's a great medium. It's a great show. It's great entertainment, and it represents the DC universe in such a good way, like in such a natural. It honors the source material really well. That's what I'm trying to say, and that's what this movie does. Like, those of you who were put off by Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, you're going to get a different experience out of this, and you're going to see these characters for what they can be and not what they have been. It's been a good journey. Like, when you look back on the other films, it ties it all together so well. Like, it's part of the trilogy. It's part of the Zack Snyder trilogy. Like, it fits. It's just, when they said the Man of Steel was the origin, Batman vs Superman was like the Empire Strikes Back, like the dark sequel, and now it brings it into the light. That's what you're getting. Like, this is like the Return of the Jedi of the DCEU. Like, it's, if you didn't like the dark overtones and the brooding, you know, all that kind of dark stuff, you're gonna be happy. Like, there's definitely more levity to this film. The Flash is a huge proponent for that. He's going to be a lot of people's favorites. I can see next year Halloween a lot of Flashes run around. He was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Aquaman, like, praise Aquaman's beard. Like, he was awesome. Really, really cool. Without spoiling, I can't say too much without spoiling things, but oh my fucking god, I love this film. I'm so glad how it turned out. There were some things that, as I mentioned earlier in the negative parts, there were some things that I was hoping for that we would get, but we didn't quite get it. But, you know, I'm happy with what we got. Like, I could have gotten something really bad. You know, not that I have yet. You know, yeah, Suicide Squad not pertaining to this, even though I enjoy that. But anyway, whatever. There's nothing that I can really come out and saying there's glaring problems with this film. And the people that are whinging about some cheesy CG, I'm not entirely sure what you're looking at or what scenes that you're really kind of, I don't know what you were looking at. I don't know. Like, yeah, there's a lot of CG in this, but what are you gonna do with, like, parademons and portals to other worlds and you know, you saw the stuff that's happening in the trailer. Like that has to be all CG. You can't really practical that stuff. But yeah, look, I can't. I'm trying to be quiet because I'm in a unit complex and I'm already kind of talking loud. I want to just yell everything, but I'm already being loud enough, and I'm gonna piss someone off probably. I don't know, but shit, seriously, take everyone to see this film. I am extremely happy, and there's one thing. I got something in this movie that I jumped out of my seat a little bit. I was like, yes, they're doing it. You know, oh, it's happening. Like that's, before I wrap up, two after credit scenes. So stick around. There's a mid credit scene and an after credit scene. The after credit scene is very much worth sticking around for, especially if you're a DC fan, and even more especially if you're a DC fan. The after credit scene, very much fan service. For those who know what that represents, like, oh my god, I know what that is. Shit. Yeah, look, I'm happy. Very happy. Like, I've been hyped up all day, annoying my friends at work. They're like, oh, I can't wait till you see it so you can shut up about it. No, not really, you know, but you know. I kept saying, oh my god, I was counting down the hours all day, like, oh my god, today's the day. Even walked in, they're like, happy Justice League Day. So, you know, shit. Yeah, look, I'm going to try and find some cash together for this weekend if I can. I want to see it maybe a third time. And then I'll try and catch it again before it leaves. So yeah, look, I want to just spoil everything. I just do. This is really like, just to wrap this up, it brings the light back into the DC film universe. It brings the light from what the characters represent, what they are, from the comics and what they mean to people. It brings the hero back into the heroes, if that makes sense. Like, they've always been that, they've always been heroic, but in a kind of finding itself way in the other films. They took another approach, another angle at it. This one really takes it back to what the DC heroes are and what they mean to people, to me. How they're portrayed. Like, I got so many warm and fuzzies, man. I was just like, wow. Like, I was just like, you know, ear to ear, like, yes, this is how I feel about the DC universe. And it's on a film. Yeah, I can't spout it enough. I'll probably think of a bunch of other things that I want to say when I turn this off. But, like, yeah, I'm going to start spoiling things if I keep going. It's a good time. Don't not go see it because you got a bad taste in your mouth from BVS or whatever. Wonder Woman, if you liked Wonder Woman, you're really gonna like Justice League. And if you, yeah, no, I gotta stop. Anyway, yeah, I have to stop before I say something. So yeah, Justice League, love it. I'm a happy guy, and yeah, this is my review. I'm gonna find it hard to sleep tonight.